Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Naruto Uzumaki Battle Scar Edition. I had to go out of the way to their actual store to get this. This was a fun trip, I guess. And then we also have the third-party company, Arthur Toys Upgrade Kit. I just thought I'd do both of them together because they go hand in hand, kind of. And yeah, everybody knows this is like a dirty Naruto, but I kind of wish they have like the final battle Naruto. But I guess we're getting that later because just making this dirty, it doesn't really matter to me, I guess. But it does come with the bigger Rasengan, so I guess it's cool. And the content of this is pretty straightforward. It doesn't have any like other images of the packaging. And then for this one, everything is supposedly doesn't have a packaging as well. But anyways, let's bust these thing open and see what we got. And here's the figures still in there in the packaging, looking really good. The Odama Rasengan looks really nice. And I just realized it's missing a default face from the original Naruto. And this is the original face. Again, I recently got into painting Naruto S.H.Figuarts. I'm still really bad at it. I don't even know how to mix my paint properly so it looks like crap. But anyways, it is what it is. And here is the upgrade kit. And I got this for second hand on a Facebook group and I didn't read it properly, so it's missing a face. So the guy just took out the sideways looking Sage Naruto face, which I don't really care about. And I don't know how I feel about this whole kit. I feel like the biggest thing or like the coolest thing are the top two faces. To me, the Sage Naruto faces is cool, but I feel like the eyes and stuff, it's a little bit different from the original. And I don't know if it's to my liking. And personally, I really don't care about the big hands enough to like get a whole sets of smaller hands. But let me know in the comments on what you think. But I'm not about to do this for every single one of my Naruto S.H.Figuarts. So to me, these hands are practically useless. But it is what it is. And let's check out some... Well, I mean, just get into the figure. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is pretty straightforward. It's exactly the same Naruto that we got, at least the body, just with different paint apps. The paint apps does look really cool though. I really like the battle damage and the slightly weather, but I don't know if this is like $15 more cool, you know? It's nice that we got some battle damage on the face as well. And this guy is a storefront exclusive, and I do remember being a little bit more expensive than I expected. But I guess it's good that they released this kind of character because it's not something that we really need. But I take that back. That's not really true because I really do need that Odama Rasengan. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. We might just have to bite the bullet if you are a big fan of Naruto. But if you already have the previous Naruto, there's not going to be much difference here. And yeah, let's check out the articulation, even though we already know exactly what we're getting into. And for the articulation, same old. He can look up about this much, which is really good. Look down about this much, and this is just on the hinge. You can turn his head. You can see like all these ball joints. And one thing that's special about the Naruto figures is that they put the hair over here, so it really gives you that maximum range. And for the shoulder, we do have pull-out method, which is really nice. You can raise his arm up about this much. Bicep swivel all there. You can curl about this much. And the ab crunch, you gotta watch out for paint chipping, but he does have a lot of articulation. They were really proud on the engineering for the new Naruto line, and I think it's like so far really good. Kick out about this high, bend about this much, thigh swivel, side to side pivot, toe hinge, and it's even got some like more cut and articulation over here. You can swivel. So basically, in terms of articulation, I don't think there's any problem with this particular body. And it seems like they're gonna milk as much as they can, which they should, to keep the Naruto line alive. I'm really happy right now, just to see the line growing strong. But anyways, let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face. And I apologize in advance that this guy, I was playing around with my acrylic paint, and I kind of messed up. But yeah, I don't feel like these are carbon copy. I do feel like the eyes on this battle damage version is a little bit smaller, tiny bit smaller. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, let me know in the comments. But I do think they did some minor adjustment on this one. I don't really understand why, because the original one looks fine. But yeah, let me know if you think it's different too. I do think it's a little bit different. And next up, we have the Nine-Tail face, which looks really good as well. You can see the battle damage. Oh my god, I need to cut my nails again. But anyways, this looks cool. And next up, we have a Yelling face. And I do feel like, now that I'm looking at it, there indeed is some minor adjustment to it. The older face looks a little bit wider, and this one, they make it a little bit more narrow, which is really cool, I guess. Yeah, interesting. And the last one we got is a comedy relief one. I guess you can't really go wrong with this. And next up, we have the Arthur Toys Sage Mode Naruto default face. And honestly speaking, I really don't like the style they're going with. I know a lot of people do, but I think the eyes is too big and too narrow, and the face is slightly too small. But let me know in the comments. I might be in the minority here, but I really hope they did well. But unfortunately, I just cannot like this. They just make it a little bit different than what I'm used to. I just don't like the art style of the author. And next up, we have a Yowling Sage Mode face, and same issue here. I think if they would have just followed the original size and design and the dimension of the face, I would have liked this a lot more. As it is, I can't put myself liking this. It just doesn't look that good to me. And then we have a Yowling face for the Night Tail, but then again, I just really don't like the style they're going with here. Let me know in the comments on what you think. And next up, we have a crying face, and I think this one, on the other hand, is perfect. You can even see him watering his nose. Like, this is so cool. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this. This is nice. And the last one we got, it's a beat up face, and this is absolutely amazing. I'm really excited for them if they do more stuff like this. Like, this is so cool. You have like a nosebleed, you have just look at the bruisey eyes. Like, this is so cool. Maybe if they like release an accessories pack for like Sasuke, like that would be really amazing. Yeah, this is nice. And for the interchangeable hands, first off we get a pair of display open hands, and these are always nice. And you can see there's some battle damage on them as well. Very cool. And then of course we have the ninjutsu hands. These are very straightforward. And then we get a pair of hands for holding the kunai, and they're still very stingy with it. We only got one. And lastly, we get a pair of hands for the Rasengan, and this is actually what got me very excited, because the original Naruto, we don't have two hands for Rasengan, so this changes everything. This became a must-have, because we really want to do the Rasengan, because I don't know about you, but I really want the dual Rasengan move on my action figure. Yeah, this is so cool. And also, can't forget the Rasengan over here. I think this is very similar to the original one. And here is the Odama Rasengan. Like, this is the big one, supposedly the big one. And yeah, like, this is cool. And I think this thing is hollow, so it's not as heavy as you think. But yeah, this is just a really nice ball. And the last thing we got is like the Arthur Toys accessories. And honestly, I don't really care about the smaller hands. To me, once I got used to the bigger hands, this just kind of looks funny to me in person. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. But I'm just really not a fan of these smaller hands. And yeah, and we also have here is the Rasen Shuriken, but a smaller version. And the cool thing about this is that it actually fits on the Naruto right now. So you don't really need a smaller hands to hold these. And I also have this big one. I guess this is pretty straightforward. And I'm pretty sure they're going to give us this in the future, but I guess it's nice to have this right now. And yeah, I believe that's everything, and let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some Naruto S.H.Figuarts, and I think they look amazing together. And as expected, it's the same body, so we're not going to have much difference. And I have been having a lot of fun playing with the acrylic paint. Not very good at it, but I love it. Pretty cool. And then of course we have the good old Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts, and I feel like it's been a while since I review a S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figure. I guess I'm just a little bit burnt out by them, and hopefully we can see more from the Android arc. But personally, I would like to see Tank Top Trunks and Perfect Cell. And next up, we have the JJK S.H.Figuarts, and I'm also very curious what Bandai is going to do next. Personally, I would like to see Toji, and I know a lot of people do, because I'm on social media, everyone talks about Toji. And I think it's always nice for S.H.Figuarts to release a character that focuses or thrives on hand-to-hand combat. It's just really cool. And then we have some Chainsaw Man and One Piece S.H.Figuarts. One Piece S.H.Figuarts is doing pretty well, I would imagine. But Chainsaw Man, if they don't come out with more stuff after the movie, I'm not sure. The line just feels really slow right now. And then we have some of my favorite MEHHH, and MEHHH line has just been doing very, very well for the past few years. I do have a lot of them to review, but I just never got around to it. But yeah, it's really hard to make time nowadays when I have more responsibility. I apologize. And then we have some of my favorite Figma figures, and at this point, I think I'm just gonna give up on Figma, especially the Japanese IPs, right? Because they have been doing really well with these American IPs, but not so much for the anime stuff. Like the anime stuff, I feel like Bandai is just really killing it, and Bandai is doing what we really want. And I don't think Figma can compete with that. Like, Figma has to do something different in terms of the anime stuff. For the mainstream stuff, just look at Demon Slayer. I sold all my Figmas already, and the S.H.Figuarts is coming out with Demon Slayer. So, I don't know what Figma's gonna do. They're just more expensive, and the figure is just not as durable as S.H.Figuarts. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this figure is a tough decision to make for a lot of people. Because on the one hand, it's just a recolor with minor adjustment on the accessories, but I don't know. I was watching the last part where Naruto versus Pain, and he does look very dirty. So this is anime accurate, quote unquote. And it does give you the all-down Rasengan. It gives you the ability to hold 2 Rasengan. That's just so important to me. But I'm not sure about the States, but here in Asia, I'm in Taiwan right now. I had to go to the physical Tamashii store. I had to get my ass up like all the way to like the train station, and then just, I don't know. I'm not sure how it works in the States. It might be a little bit harder to get in the States. Actually, I don't know if like they announced it or like they released in the Stage Tamashii store. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, for a diehard fan, this is very, very easy to buy because I do want the dual Rasengan. But yeah, if you're just a casual fan, I'm not sure. Like, yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think though. And as for the Arthur Toys accessories, unfortunately, I just didn't like it. Like, I don't like the way they shrink the faces and the angles, the big eyes, the narrowness. It's just, I don't like it. And I don't know. The only ones I like is probably the crying face. And I get it. It's really cool for a third-party company to do these, but and I know I should be encouraging them, but it's just not my cup of tea. And also, please, let me know in the comments on what you think. I know I say this a lot, but I really want to know your thoughts, and that's why like we're doing this, right? And I don't know, like, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, and for like the smaller hands for Arthur Toys, I just don't think it's reasonable for me to have smaller hands for every single one of my Naruto figures, or just S.H.Figuarts in general. Like, at this point, I'm just used to the bigger hands, and bigger hands gives like better action posing, so I do get it, right? So yeah, I just don't get the idea of like having smaller hands as an accessory pack. I'm not gonna do that for every single one of my Naruto. I'm just not. I'm sorry. But anyways, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll try to make more time, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.